Hello and welcome to another video of Fatui Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Fatui characters. So as you can see, or if you remember from the last video, we are not able to use Fatui characters. Now we have to use Kachina and Mudani, that are Natlan characters, that what I know, at least from now, they are not actually Fatui characters. Would be interesting if they are, but unfortunately they are not. And what I'm trying to do is trying to see if we can finish the whole challenge without actually being able to do it, if there is anything that we can actually exploit or go to the end without needing to complete or to use these different characters. That would be basically amazing. I don't know if this is going to be possible or not. But the other options that we have is like, or we can use them and maybe put some restrictions on how we can use them, or the other thing is like we can stop with this quest and we cannot do it because we will not be able to do it with using only Fatui characters. So that's something I need to think on the march and see what's going to happen. There are now more enemies in here, so it's getting worse and worse. So I don't know how feasible this is. Should I need to go back? Can we go to the end? I don't know. But I think a decision needs to be made. I think I don't have any other option. I would like to continue through Natlan. I know that I've been a little strict on Archons only in some of the things I did, like for example try to not to reach Inazuma, but after we did Inazuma then we actually unlocked that part. So maybe for here I need to set some ideas of how we can use these characters to actually defeat them, because they're not letting us using our characters. And I think this is really bad. Like, I know that they want to promote their only characters, but then why you're making me use their new characters to actually advance through the quest, although it's not required. I actually was shocked that they say that only Natlan people could actually access these. So yeah, that's basically the whole point of this. What I think I'm going to do, I need to see if this is possible, is to try only use basic attacks, because basically you can do basic attacks with any character and not your, so it would be kind of like a similar thing that not using any other character or any other abilities from characters. Maybe that would be the new rule. I should not use any ability for any character that is not a Fatui character, and that's the whole Fatui challenge. I think that's the only way to go over this, and that's the only way that we can actually progress. So I think that's the only thing that we can do, and that's the only thing that it should be done for at least this Fatui Only account. We will see what happens with Archons only. Probably we need to reach the same impasse when we reach Natlan. That's going to happen later, I assume, after we get the Pyro Archon. Maybe, no, I don't think we can use her here. So yeah, that's basically my decision. And that's basically what I need to do to progress. So I wonder if I don't hit the heal trolls, if they would kill the man and that would solve the whole problem, or I need to defeat them all. You can see that the actual character is maybe halfway through his health, so then that would be great. But it seems that the basic attacks are actually working. It's going to take forever, so sorry about that. But I feel that's something I'm going to sacrifice for being forced to use the character. So this is going to take longer. I need to survive getting hit by these characters. Luckily we can activate, or there are some shields that we can use that are dropped, I assume, by this Geo character. So yeah, basically, yes, the Geo character is creating the different shields. So yeah, that's basically my whole goal, is try to use these characters only using the basic attacks. I hope we don't have to use them anymore after these. So yeah, only basic attacks for the rest of the characters, not try to use any other abilities or ultimates or anything. So that's basically my standpoint. I would like to know your opinion on this, if you agree or disagree. If you would prefer for me not to advance through the Natlan story quest and do other things that doesn't require to use characters, or if we want to see what happens after this and if we can complete it using only Fatui characters. So yeah, that's the main impasse that I found today. maybe this is also going to solve our Inazuma problem, because if we allow to use other characters that we cannot opt out to use, then using only their basic attacks, then we can use the main traveler in the Inazuma challenge to actually use the sword or the basic attacks. So yeah, that's something that we need to think, and maybe after Natlan we can do Inazuma and do the whole thing. Although we don't really need it, maybe that could be a whole idea. So yes, I would like to hear your opinion on this, if you agree or disagree, or if you think there's other ways that I can do this or not, or even if I can do it for Inazuma, let me know. I'm all ears. I'm happy to think of interesting ways to use this challenge or to advance through this challenge. Okay, let's see if we can get the third one. Oh, do we need to climb up? We do. Okay, that might take a while. I know that in the whole idea or the whole intention is to use Kachina's skill to actually climb up, because she's really great at doing that. I wonder if there's any Saurian in here. If there was any Saurian, that could be another possibility of things that we can use to actually make some damage. But I was not able to see any of them, so that's kind of like unfortunate. Oh, Kachina can go through these ones. I think I'm going to avoid them. I'm going to try to climb only using her energy and not her skills, because we agreed that we're only going to do it on using only the basic attacks. So this would be another part of the challenge, or another consequence of not being able to use any skills. But yeah, that's kind of like the fun of it, and see if we, again, it's going to take longer, but we're going to do it in a way that I feel comfortable doing it. Oh my god, can we climb in here? I guess not. Oh, almost. But yeah, let me know what you've been thinking about this region, about this contest, about Natlan, about different characters. Which one is your favorite? Which one are you waiting to be released? Are we going to get any Fatui characters in here? Are we going to get Capitano? Are we going to get Sandrone? Are we going to get, what's the name of the other one? The one that we should get in here. The one with the little dove that's crying. What's her name? Columbina. Maybe you're going to get them. I hope we get them soon, anytime soon, so I can get more characters, because trying to do this only with 3 characters, of which 2 of them are main DPSs and 1 of them is a support, it's kind of hard. Although I know that the Fatuis are all main DPSs, basically, except Lynette, there's a support. Then unfortunately I don't have any like, even like sub DPS. There is no sub DPS that I can have like an off field damage. That would be ideal for this kind of account, but unfortunately I don't have it. So this is the last fire. If we defeat these enemies, this should be over and we can move on. I hope it doesn't take much longer. There are more enemies, but they are the smaller enemies, so I hope that's kind of like easy to do. And after this, I don't know what we need to do. Basically, I'm not trying to use Mulan here, because I know that she is a Catalyst user, and I know that Catalyst can apply Hydro, so basically I'm not trying to use her to do reactions. I want to get basic attacks in here, so that's the only reason why I've been using only Kachina, and using basic attacks and charge attacks, but no skills, no ultimates, not anything. Although in the beginning I kind of use, I think in this video, or yes, in the beginning of this video to defeat the first enemies, I used my skill, but that was through my thought process, thinking how I should approach this. I think, and as I said again, I'm going to not use any skill and not use any. I wonder if we only need to defeat this enemy. Was that necessary? Oh my god! I only had to defeat 1 enemy, not the rest of them. Wow. Okay, now that I feel like I did everything in vain. Yes, the fire was available. See, the fire is still available. Okay, that's done. We got them all 3. So we can continue with the quest, we can continue with the challenge, we can continue to do more things. And we can try to avoid using characters that are not Fatuis. What's this? Do I need to be Molani to actually activate it? What happens? I don't understand it. Oh, I need to use the shark. Okay, that's a bummer, but well, that's the only thing that they tell you to do. I wonder if you can actually go through without using this. Maybe now it's a lost opportunity. Maybe I could run it. Run back, maybe? I wonder if that was an option. Let me know if you want to do it, and if you try to do it and you can run out. Maybe when I do it with Archons only, I can try to think of that and see if I can actually I can actually opt out this phase and not use Mulani in here, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's something that they add, that they make us use the characters that are new for the region, and I actually don't like it. Before it was optional, like you have your old party, and then you will have an extra character then. So I don't know why they decided to do this, but I'm really angry. And I was kind of like shocked that they didn't let you use the Traveler, or at least any characters not from Natlan. That was surprising. I thought that we were going to be able to participate into this challenge. It was the whole point of this. But yeah, it's true that I don't know. Maybe we were able to go to the other to fight the Abyss, to the, I don't know how it's called, like the opposite region? I don't know, basically, but okay, we're actually here. Now it's time to move on to the next phase. Okay, so for the next part of the video, I actually want to do something with Fatui Characters, because this is a Fatui Only challenge. So I decided that it would be a perfect moment to actually try to defeat the different enemies of the challenge. And I wonder if you can use this. Yes, you can use it to throw some bombs into them. Maybe that's a way to defeat them. I don't feel like we do much damage as I expected, but I don't know. I don't know if there is a way to level up your Saurians, and I haven't done it. Or how does it work? Even if you have a level, like a Pokemon level maybe. And now it's attacking us, so that's terrible. But yeah, that's basically our attempt to try to defeat them and try to advance and try to get more Primogens, because these challenges are what's giving us a lot of Primogens and a lot of things to do. I'm not going to show any of the other things, like taking photos or unlocking. I think it's like a viewpoint and the statue of the Sevens. Basically, that's not interesting to do, especially because you can do it with any character. It's not a Fatui, or it's not a challenge that it would be different with only Fatuis. But these ones, they are a way to defeat enemies, being weak and being only using 1 or 2 elements, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and that's what makes this challenge a little bit harder than other ones. And so yeah, this is the last enemy that we need to defeat. I like that they got, once they finish, or once you defeat them, then there is like a wind current that pulls all the rewards together, so it's really easy to grab them, and they're not like spread out in different places. So I'm really happy about that. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I don't know why the wind current starts, if it's normal or it was supposed to be there. But at least I'm going to take it and I'm going to use it, because it's really helpful. In theory, we need to defeat 2 or 3 more of these enemy camps before we need to use wind currents to travel between one place and the other. But now they are so close. Okay, these are the next ones. Only 6 enemies. I hope there are not too many bosses. 2 more enemies in here. Oh no, 3. Okay, maybe that means that we have one of the weird creatures. The weird, biblically accurate enemies. Because I guess that's the only enemy that it's only by itself. The other ones, like the rock dudes and the machines, are always by pairs. So I guess that's what we're going to see here. Yes, I was right. Oh, so this is a different element. This one actually looked more like a like a archangel than the other ones because it's like golden. Is it like a geo one? I need to read the description of these enemies, but it's not using a... Oh, I was gonna say, it's not using a shield, so we are doing a lot of damage. But then the shield start, yeah, it's a geo one. So the shield start showing, so I hope we can break it soon, and if not, I hope we can do more damage through the shield to actually do it. If not, maybe a Claymore character could do more damage. Yes, we can break the shield better with it. So, okay, that's great. It's been really easy. Better than the Dendro one for sure, because the Dendro one took forever. So maybe I'm hope to get these characters more often. Oh, here we are. Here there are some green currents that we can use. I need to travel to other places. So maybe the one between the second and the third one is the one that you need to travel a long distance. And something happens to me with this one is that you're never in the right spot to actually go through all of them. I know that's something that happens to everyone, it's only for me. But I always find out the same thing, that they're never aligned between each other, so you always miss some of them. Maybe it's a way to avoid you to go too fast and complete it too fast, I don't know. I want to know your opinion about that. So yeah, then we have these two enemies. The good thing about these enemies is that they can target our cat. So when they do that, we avoid to get hit by the lasers. When they don't, they do a lot of damage. And again, I don't know how to defeat them. I was thinking that it was the eye, maybe it was the weakest point, but it doesn't seem to. I don't know if they have a shield. I don't understand these enemies. They're too advanced for me. Maybe if we have a Hydro character could do more damage, because these are pyro. Maybe you need to do things with reactions. I wonder if there's anything. Oh, they have like an energy on top. What does it mean? Do you need to use maybe the special things that are from the Natlan characters to defeat them faster? Maybe. Unfortunately, I don't have any Natlan Fatuis. I wonder if, for example, Capitano is going to be a Natlan character or not. What's going to be considered? Would they have this weird aura that they have to get benefits of the region? I don't know. Is he from Snetsnaya? What about Columbina? Would she be a Natlan character? Do we know any Natlan Fatui character that is like originally from Natlan? Or it's all speculations? Oh my god, we're almost dead. Oh, we're dead. Okay, now we have 2 characters to defeat 5 more enemies. What I can tell is like these are going to be 2 enemies, and the next round is going to be 3 of them, and probably going to be the humanoid ones, so I'm not as scared of those ones. I feel like these ones are more hard to defeat. Maybe if I have a Claymore character that's alive. I probably need to heal them before doing the last boss. And again, for the last boss, I think we need to try to do something with the shield, maybe break the shield or something like that. And I know that's going to be hard with the characters that we have. So that's something that we need to pay attention to. First, if we can actually do it, and second, try to do it before defeating the enemy. So it might take a while to do it. And I don't know it's going to be fitted into this video because we're almost in the 20-minute mark, so I guess we will going to see it in the next one. Who knows? Maybe. Hope so. If not, this video is going to be really, really long. Oh my god, lyney is dead. Can we do this only with Lynette? I think if we can use her ultimate, then that could be possible. Come on, more energy, more energy. I wish she would have a 6/6 on her. I know that she becomes a really... Oh, we don't have any elemental swirl. Ooh, bummer. I know that if you have a C6 Lynette, she's a really damaged monster, so I hope we can get that. And also, when we can get artifacts, then we can make her like a viridescent banner, try to be more helpful to do more damage with the other elements that she can swirl. So yeah, I think with this is going to be the end of the video, so thank you much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and share if you really like it, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye!